What's good, TMG fam? It's your boy L, and I'm back with another reaction. How y'all feel? Welcome back to the channel. Salute. Listen, man, the largest humans to ever live. The largest humans to ever live. Now, y'all know how I feel. I wish I was a little bit taller. I wish I was a baller. Everybody who was like me, that when they were younger, they wish they were taller. That song, it meant something to you, didn't it? That song meant something to you. Hold on, let me hit my light. Gotta have my light on. There we go. That song meant something to you, man, right? It did. It did. I wish I was tall. I wanted to be a little bit taller enough for basketball, because you know, if you play basketball, if you were 6'8", 6'10", that just gave you that extra boost, man. That height gave you that boost. I was already nice with it. I just needed the height to go along with it, man. You know what I'm saying? I'd have been incredible in an NBA all day long. Plus, I was a lefty. There was no stopping me, man. Well, we're going to get into this video, man, of the largest humans to ever live, all right? So if you are new to the channel, hit the subscribe button. Join the family. Let's go.
Hi everyone. Can you imagine how difficult life is for people taller than 2 meters? All doorways are way too low. It's simply impossible to fit into an economy class seat, and you have to talk to everyone around you bending down. You can probably get used to it, but it still seems inconvenient, right? Today, we will tell you about the tallest people in the world and their daily life. Share your height in the comments below as well. Maybe there are record holders among our viewers too. Let's get it on.
Y'all put your heights in the comment section. You heard them. Don't be shy.
Lindsay Haywood. This girl from California.
Woo! Look at that tall drink of water. Who climbing that ride right there, huh? Oh man, who down to climb that ride right there? You gotta be this tall.
Is about 204 centimeters tall, but when she was a teen, Lindsay was 6 centimeters taller. She lost some height due to a spinal hernia. The American gained fame thanks to her success in wrestling contests, participation in...
Did she just catch that guy? Hold on. Wait, bruh. Did she just catch him?
Hernia. The American gained fame thanks to her success in wrestling contests.
She did. I don't know whether to be excited or turned on by that. I don't know, man. I don't know.
Participation in various television shows, and her acting skills. In the 12th season of the famous medical drama Grey's Anatomy, the girl played a patient with a pituitary tumor, though in real life she doesn't have this condition. Also, she played in full-length movies, and in 2013, Guinness World Records certified her as being the tallest actress in a leading role. In the show My Giant Life on the American TV channel TLC, the girl told what it is like to live with such incredible height. First of all, you have to put up with the increased attention wherever you go. Everywhere. In a bar, a doctor's office, a home store, an airplane. People feel it's their duty to remind Lindsay just how tall she is. She probably just wants to answer, "Oh, you don't say." The girl's wrestling career began in 2008, shortly after she hit 20. The owner of the wrestling school based in Florida noticed her and offered Lindsay free lessons. After a year of training, she was invited to fight.
Just can't get over that. I can't get over that. She just caught him. She caught him.
In one of the most famous wrestling promotions in the world, WWE, where she fought under the nickname Isis the Amazon. The fights, where the girl easily overpowered adult men, delighted the audience. But Lindsay admits that she always perceived her performances in the ring as preparation for an acting career. So in 2012, she left the show and devoted herself to acting. Dalip Singh Rana. This Indian wrestler, better known as the Great Khali, has suffered from acromegaly for many years. This disease is responsible for the excess hormone removed from his pituitary gland. One of the possible symptoms is an uncontrolled increase in size, which never ceases. That's why the Great Khali's height is 200.
Bro, Khali, imagine if you was a kid in school and the great Kali was your dad? Huh? When I go to school, I ain't doing nothing the teachers tell me to do. Y'all don't want my dad to come up here, do you? Y'all don't want that, do you? No. I'm bullying kids and stuff like that. Go tell your dad. I go get my dad. We'll see what happens. You know what I'm saying? You wouldn't be able to help yourself, bro. Just be like ice hockey and playing ice hockey without a care in the world, just out there just to hit somebody with the stick. You want to get in trouble. You know what I'm saying? You want to get in trouble.
121 centimeters. However, the giant, whose real name is Dalip Singh Rana, decided to make good use of his peculiarity. From an early age, he began to work out, which later earned him 2 titles of Mr. India and a position in the country's elite police force. In 2006, the bodybuilder received an invitation to perform in the legendary WWE wrestling promotion. He's also the first Indian to win the World Heavyweight Championship in WWE history. But of course, on his path to success, the great Kali had to overcome many challenges. It was very hard to find a good coach and training equipment for a man of his size.
I'm gonna take a piss.
Also, the athlete had to spend a huge amount of money to stick to a certain diet. Dalip says that due to active training and the huge size of his body, he had to eat 5 whole chickens and about 40 eggs a day.
Wait, what? Fam, I need Scrooge McDuck money to pay for that. 40 eggs and 5 whole chickens? Huh? I mean, don't get me wrong, I love chicken as much as the next guy. A lot. A lot. I love chicken. Yes, okay. But 5 whole chickens? 40 eggs? Who's paying that tab? All his money he made from the WWE went to food.
In order to maintain protein levels in the body, several years ago, the great Kali ended his wrestling career, and now he runs a wrestling school and has long been an American citizen. To this day, he's considered one of the biggest wrestlers in the history of the sport, as well as the largest person in powerlifting. Neil Fingleton. The most dedicated Game of Thrones fans will remember how in the 4th season of the series, the giant Mag the Mighty tears off the outer door of Castle Black with his hands. The person who played this role didn't use stilts, neither was computer graphics involved. This guy's name is Neil Fingleton, and he's the tallest actor in the world. His debut happened in 2011, when he played the role of a bodyguard in X-Men First Class, and 2 years later, Neil starred in the action movie 47 Ronin, where he worked side by side with Keanu Reeves. Before he began his acting career, he was a professional basketball player. Oh yeah, and we forgot to mention, his height was 232 centimeters. The size of the actor was not a result of some hereditary disease or syndrome. Everyone in his family was almost 2 meters tall, including his sister and mother. As Neil says, his height never seemed to be an issue for him, except that every day he has to deal with ignorant comments and questions from others. But generally, he was much more worried about the prospect of going bald. Unfortunately, Neil died.
See, a lot of these giants be gentle. Because the ignorant comments, if I just take you and just mush you in your face. You know my hand is probably the size of your whole head anyway. So I just mush you or palm your face like a basketball.
Died at a very young age, at 36.
Oh, they said he died?
Prospect of going bald. Unfortunately, Neil died at a very young age, at 36 years old. Heart failure was the official cause of death. Yao Defen. The story of Yao Defen from China is a little more tragic. The girl was born in 1972 and was an ordinary child. Her weight was 2 kilograms and 800 grams, which is not that much for a newborn. But several years later, the girl suddenly started growing by leaps and bounds. By the age of 11, she was almost 190 centimeters tall, and at 15, she had long passed the 2-meter mark. When Yao's parents went to the doctors, it turned out that there was a pituitary tumor in the girl's brain, which caused her to suffer from gigantism. The development of the disease could have been partially halted after expensive surgery, but the family simply didn't have that kind of money. After Yao turned 18, it was time to decide what to do with her future life. Some companies and coaches tried to make her an athlete, but with no success. She was too weak for her height. In addition, the Chinese woman couldn't read or write, so she began to earn money by traveling with her father and speaking to the public. In 2002, the girl could finally afford the surgery, thanks to a fundraising campaign on British television, and she stopped growing. But it didn't last for long. A few years later, the tumor started spreading again, and Yao had to have an urgent surgery in Shanghai. After that, she went home in the hope that the treatment would finally work, but her condition did not improve. All this time, Yao felt very depressed and alone. But then, she met Zhang Junkai, one of the tallest people in the world, with a height of 242 centimeters. The meeting, which took place in the hospital, made the girl really happy and gave her hope and strength.
我的身体好，主要是我的心态好啊。
Alas, in 2012, Yao died as she couldn't afford proper treatment. At that time, she was 40 years old. Igor Vovkovinsky. In 2013, Ukrainian singer Zlata Ognovich performed on the stage of the famous European Eurovision Song Contest. She's come third and was noticed by many fans of the show. In particular, thanks to her unusual performance, a huge giant appeared on the stage with the singer. That giant was Igor Vovkovinsky, and he was 234 centimeters tall. Igor was born in the Soviet Union, but at the age of 7, he moved to the United States with his parents. This was the only way to help the boy, who suffered from pituitary dysfunction since childhood. Since then, Vovkovinsky has been living in Rochester, Minnesota. To stop his growth, the doctors performed 16 surgeries. However, Igor still suffers
16 surgeries, bro? 16, man. Nobody should ever have to go through that, bro. That's just... I don't know, man. Nobody should have to. I feel for him, bro. My heart goes out to him because that sucks, man. All you want to do is live a normal life, just like everybody else. You know how I was, speaking earlier, having fun about wanting to be taller? At their size, man, they just want to be average height. And to go through that, man, that's a lot to be placed on just one person, bro. 16 surgeries?
growth. The doctors performed 16 surgeries. However,
and then look at the size of his foot, bro. Look at the size of his foot. Like, if you could even begin to find a shoe to even fit him, like, I would probably walk around barefoot. You know what I mean? With socks on or something like that. Try to find something to cover my feet for the ground. But other than that, imagine trying to find shoes for somebody that size. It's impossible.
Igor still suffers greatly from his height. For example, his back and legs are chronically sore, and choosing the right shoes becomes a real issue. By the way, in 2012, Reebok gifted Igor 3 pairs of custom sneakers with the inscription Igor, each of which cost about $25,000.
Woo! Woo! First of all, shout outs to Reebok for the donation to come through like that, man. You know what I mean? Salute to Reebok. $25,000 on top of having 16 surgeries. I got to worry about shoes that cost 25 G's.
Sun Mingming and Zhu Yan. When you are a giant, it's probably difficult to live with a person 1.5 times smaller than yourself. However, these spouses from China are perfect for each other. Their total height is 423 centimeters, although Sun is still taller than his wife. By the way, in 2013, they even got into the Guinness World Records as the tallest couple in the world.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
Interestingly enough, both husband and wife have devoted their lives to sport. Sun Mingming is also the world's tallest basketball player. He plays for the team of his native province of Heilongjiang, and his wife Zhu in turn plays in the local women's handball team. Sultan Kuzen. You are probably feeling a little confused by our rating of giants. At the moment, a Turkish farmer Sultan Kuzen is considered to be the tallest man in the world. He is 251 centimeters tall, more than the ceiling height of an average apartment. By the way, Kuzen is the holder of another Guinness World Record as the person with the largest palms. They are 28.5 centimeters long. It's slightly less than the length of an A4 sheet. Like many other people much taller than 2 meters, Kuzen has suffered from a pituitary tumor since childhood. In 2010, the process of his uncontrollable growth was stopped. The man had surgery done with innovative gamma knife technology in the United States. Because of his height, Kuzen never finished school, so he decided to dedicate his life to farming. He tries to find advantages in his height, for example, the fact that he can change the light bulb in the chandelier in a couple of seconds and help his mother with other tasks around the house. However, there are also downsides. Searching for clothes and shoes is always difficult. Try finding size 62 shoes in
62? I didn't even know they go to that number. 62, bro? Man, I'll just have to put my foot in a pillowcase or something and walk around. Size 62, everything custom. Even on up to the shoestring. You know how much shoestring would take to put, to lace those up? 62s?
in a store. Robert Wadlow. You are looking at the tallest man who has ever lived on Earth. Robert Wadlow from the US was born back in 1918, when doctors were not able yet to properly treat a pituitary tumor and carry out complex surgeries on the human brain. That is why the man didn't stop growing until his death in 1940. At that time, he was 272 centimeters tall. Despite his actively progressing illness.
Wait. 272. Wait, I gotta get that accurate. It's the tallest guy to ever walk the face of the earth. 272 centimeters. 272 centimeters. That equates to 8 feet, 11 inches. This dude was a giant. You hear me? A basketball regulation goal is 10 feet. He's 2 feet shorter than that. Your arms reach over your head another 2 feet, 3. So he just pretty much just drop. He could drop the ball right into the goal. Dunking, I'm not even jumping for that. Just grab the rim. Wow.
Illness, he managed to finish school and enter a university at the Faculty of Law. However, he never managed to actually become a lawyer. Robert began to perform throughout the United States with a traveling circus. The audience immediately liked him, giving him a nickname, the Gentle Giant. Due to the lack of treatment, Robert's health rapidly deteriorated. In his early 20s, he could no longer walk without crutches. Once during a performance, a wooden cane seriously hurt the artist's leg. Later, the wound became infected, which quickly caused sepsis. Doctors tried to save the man's life with blood transfusions and medications, but he died a few days later. About 40,000 Americans attended the farewell ceremony, which was held in Alton, Illinois.
Wow. And I had said that, I think I called either the Great Khali or somebody the Gentle Giant earlier, not knowing that was his real nickname. But my heart goes out to these men and women, man. You know what I mean? They didn't, like I said earlier, they didn't ask for this. They just wanted to basically live a normal life. That's all. We want to be taller. They want to be average. They don't want the comments, the stares. They just want to be, you know what I'm saying, normal, man. So I'm praying for those who are still with us that they can find some way to live some sort of a normal life, man. Shout outs to them, man. Incredible stories, man. Y'all get at me in the comment section. Let me know what y'all think. Leave a like, share the video, subscribe, and stick around and stay tuned, man, to the next one. I'm out. Peace. Y'all stay solid. Hey.